Welcome to the 300 Movie Challenge. Today we watched the highest grossing film of July 1996, Independence Day. And yes, you did notice that I am not Valen.
You're not.
And
You're not?
no.
We actually ended up kicking Valen off the island. That was kind of what happened.
Yeah.
Now I'm drowning.
Okay, I'm gonna preface this by saying that ever since I was a child, I had an irrational fear of alien invasions. So I used to have recurring nightmares of aliens invading the planet, and as soon as I tried to close the garage, the dream would end. So going into this movie, I was pretty apprehensive. But
Apprehensive is putting it lightly.
yeah, I was pretty apprehensive, but in the end, I kind of liked it.
Surprise! Okay, as the one person who's actually seen this film before the other two and stuff, I don't have an irrational fear of aliens, but in general, I kind of thought that this movie was going to be pretty horrifying and stuff because the horrifying, gory aspects are usually the parts that make me very squeamish. So I did not have very high hopes for liking this film either. But I actually enjoyed the ending part, which was a surprise to me at the time because I did not actually expect myself to enjoy the ending and such.
Yeah.
And the characters were pretty fine too.
I think the characters was what got me through it for the most part.
But now we can
Well, what I think is the funniest thing is that it seems like I like it the least.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're the space person.
Well, I mean, it's not really that. Okay, honestly, this is gonna sound weird, but I found it boring. And I don't really know why.
That is interesting.
I just was...
Is it because it didn't have a focus on one set of characters?
No, I don't know. The thing is, the first half of the film, there's they keep cutting between all these different characters, and you're just kind of confused, and that's kind of annoying. But the second half, they kind of all come together, mostly to actually do stuff against aliens or whatever. But see, the thing is though, I was super bored in the second half.
Oh.
So, and I really don't know why.
Is it because there wasn't much of the aliens after the first half?
The aliens destroying stuff they didn't show?
I don't. Well, okay. To be fair, I liked seeing things blow up. So, that whole destruction scene. But I don't know. Because I can't really point. Okay, nothing is really good, right? In this film.
Yeah.
There's again, the characters. I have some problems with some of the characters, but it's not a big deal. They're not terrible. Although, okay, that one guy's voice was really annoying me.
He died in the beginning, so that's fine.
He died in the beginning.
So I'm like, oh, good. So I don't know, but you could say, oh, it's just kind of a kind of dumb action movie. It's fine, I guess, but I don't know. I just honestly, I would rather watch Broken Arrow than this. Just because I felt Broken Arrow was stupider in a funny way.
John Travolta.
Yeah, so I don't know. I totally get if you think the opposite, but I don't know. Maybe it's just that I don't know. Maybe that again, because I am I majored in astrophysics, so I'm the spaceman.
Spaceman.
So I don't know, maybe I'm just so immersed in aliens already that for a fairly standard alien invasion, it's doesn't really have any twists. It's just doesn't provide anything new, I guess.
I got I think the main thing that got me was I got a little bit invested in some of the people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Even if it wasn't that much,
Because I feel like with the Broken Arrow and then was I already
The Rock.
The previous one, Rock.
The Rock, like you didn't really invest yourself in the characters as much. So
not as much.
No, so it was kind of more focused on the explosions and everything. But I think the main thing that got me with this film is that the female characters actually did a lot more than the other action films.
Yeah.
In that sense. Where they weren't just around for like that one scene.
Yeah, because like Tyra Banks, at least I'm pretty certain that was Tyra Banks. She like went around rescuing people, and
Yeah.
I liked her, and I like the president. The president's better than our president right now.
I mean, that's not hard.
It's
But
not very hard. No, I love the part in the beginning of the film where it's like 40% disapproval.
Oh my God.
oh yeah, I know. They're like, oh, 40% disapproval. That's so bad, and it's like,
And we're just like,
lol.
bitter laughter. Bitter laughter.
Very, very, very bitter laughter.
Let me check something. I'm trying to see if that is who that was. I don't actually.
Tyra Banks?
I don't think that was her.
It looked like Tyra Banks
It
to
did
me.
look like Tyra Banks.
It's Tyra Banks is not listed under cast at all.
Oh.
And like
Let me
I don't remember the character's name, but is it you?
Oh man, I don't remember her name.
No.
Oh, I think it's you. I think the actress was Vivica A. Fox.
Oh, is it?
Wait, who?
I think
she was
that's-
also in Cool Cat.
Wait, really?
Yeah, she was in Cool Cat and she's in Kill Bill.
Oh, okay. Okay, whatever. I mean, again, it says as this person's name, and I'm like, I don't remember the names of the characters.
Yeah,
but
no,
I'll
it
assume
probably is
that's
Vivica
who
A.
that is.
Fox.
Let me see, actually. Where is? Oh, it's whatever. This is unimportant. So I don't know. Like, okay, so the guy who directed this film is Roland Emmerich, and
I don't know.
I don't know.
we'll be watching a few more of his films. But he's specialized a lot in like disaster-esque movies.
Okay.
For example, he did The Day After Tomorrow.
Oh, really?
He did 2012. He did
Oh.
the 1998 Godzilla movie. And I know there's more, but that's all I can think of right now. So, a lot of kind of like, something happens when shit blows up, right? So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like, and again, I think Day After Tomorrow is like, okay. I think 2012 is, I have like a soft spot for 2012. I don't even really know why. Like, it's not that good. It's just, I kind of enjoy it. But honestly, I like both of them better than this. I don't know. I just was bored. I don't know. Again, maybe I think it's just because I'm just so immersed in alien stuff already.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That-
Yeah.
Since it's in terms of like an alien invasion, it's really basic. So, but to be fair, especially when this movie came out, we hadn't really seen this kind of movie before, right?
That's
That is
true.
true.
With these
Yeah.
kind of effects and
the-
like all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, the special effects and the graphics are
Are
actually
really-
really good.
They're really well done.
And the explosions
Well, yeah.
are much better than the explosions of Twister.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So, like, especially if you take that into account, like, that is pretty neat. But, like, I'm thinking compared to, like, Arrival, which is, like, the last, like, alien film I saw, and that was, like, tackling an aspect of, like, an alien thing that, like, as far as I know, hadn't really been done before, and it did in a really interesting way. And so, that was something that I was like, oh, this is different, So, because even if it's not, like, in film necessarily, like, how many alien invasions are there, like, in, like, TV shows? For example, like, I just recently watched, like, Justice League, the animated show in 2000, and I'm pretty sure there were, like, 6 alien invasions in that show alone. So it's like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. I don't think it's, like, terrible. It's just kind of, like, it's fine. I just was bored. So, whatever.
No, but the way that the perspective that you're going into it makes total sense.
It's totally fair. So
it's fair. It's a fair judgment.
I guess similarly to the previous one, if you're interested in this, go ahead. If you're not, skip it.
Yeah.
It's not like recommended, but it's like it's pretty solid.
It's okay. It's okay for what it is. It's fine. So it's basically, do you want to see what it is?
I mean, considering I'm someone who's like deeply traumatized by alien invasions, and I pretty much enjoyed watching this, it's fine to watch. The only part I didn't watch was the part where the alien killed the people.
I had to cover your eyes during that part.
Oh, okay. One thing actually that did like annoy me was that like the aliens like were like, oh, they're telepathic, and it's like, why? Like,
oh yeah, because they didn't really use it.
No, it just like it really wasn't that important. And then even then, again, as someone who's kind of
when bringing up the aliens, that was something. Like, the effects everywhere else were really nice, but I feel like they could have done better with, like, the alien puppets. I guess they had to
Were they puppets?
I don't know if they were puppets.
I don't want to think about those.
But, in any case, I feel like, because it looked really rubbery to me, and it didn't really look like they were, like, real, in the sense, or breathing. I don't know if they breathe it, but I'll stop with that. But I feel like they could have like invested a little bit more to make it a little bit more realistic there and stuff, especially since everywhere else it looked really nice. And then, but when you saw the aliens, you were like, oh, you get reminded again, and you're just like, this doesn't look like.
I assume they probably skipped out on the budget since it was spent on everything else, and they weren't in the movie that long.
Probably,
but yeah,
I feel like that was just something that annoyed me.
Yeah.
I didn't really see it much, so I can't say.
Well, the thing like the telepathic stuff is that just like, it's only like it's kind of just like used as a plot device. It's like, oh, we need a reason for the alien to like kind of quote unquote escape
with the people.
Yeah, and it's just, and then again, I since I'm so like automatically versed with aliens, like because the thing about aliens is like, you can be super creative with aliens, but still like follow like physics and biological rules, right?
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I'm so interested about is like trying to push like the limits of biology and physics and chemistry, that like, so you can have something that can totally exist, but is so weird. And telepathy is like, that's a step too far, I feel. So unless they wanted to go full hive mind kind of thing, but they didn't really want to. They didn't seem like they're going that angle. I mean, maybe they are. I don't know, but I mean, there is the sequel to this movie, which came out like last year. So who knows?
Wait, really?
Yeah, maybe there's the whole hive mind situation going. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh god.
But I've also heard that the sequel is like terrible. So who knows?
Trash.
But,
okay.
Whatever. So I feel like nothing that much to say, but we basically got our points across, so whatever.
We got everything that we wanted to say.
I guess I will say, we will be seeing this director again.
Yes.
So there. I'm not gonna say anything else.
That'll be interesting.
Because I will say, I know the next film that we're watching that he made, and I guess you two were both kind of surprised that you kind of enjoyed this a bit more than you thought.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna feel that way for the next one he made.
Okay.
So we'll see, but yeah.
I see what the next one we're watching is, I think. I see.
Yep, we'll get to that when we get
sooner or later.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Well, who's ending this? Do you want to end this? It's like
I guess I'll end it because the opener would end it too.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you guys will have to get used to my voice for a little while. So
yes.
Goodbye.
Clap,
Bye.
and bye.